real life when you don't do dinner dishes and it goes into the next afternoon because it's been a day. Yeah, we're doing them now. Dishwasher's empty though. Because I cook so much at home now and we eat all of our meals at home. There's three of us, well, three of us, I should say, not three of us. There's four of us, but the kids eat different than we do. And I've been really on like trying to eat more produce and like fresh foods and meats and stuff like that. And that requires so much freaking cooking. It's crazy. It's not sustainable for me all the time, but that's been life lately. Anyway, we gotta make more bread because we ran out of that, and Ev loves bread he loves an artisan bread. Mwah, mwah. I can also feel like my voice is going. It has been an allergy nightmare here. Ev has been really struggling, Ella's struggling, I'm struggling, like I can hear it in my voice. Our pollen count is like through the freaking roof. But with that being said, I'm gonna have to show you guys when we go outside. I have like a lot of house stuff to get done. We're having a cookout on Saturday, like a little, it's nothing crazy, but I need to get like our house decent, and it's a freaking mess because the allergies have been taking us down. Oh, ADHD. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you outside and show you the beginnings of my jalapenos. They got little flowers, I had no idea, but we have to make bread because Ev likes an artisan loaf. I think that's where all of this was coming from. I got distracted. Sometimes I just mix with my hands. It saves me dishes. I wash my hands obviously, and this bread just feeds my family. So when you see me mixing it in here, just know that. It just feeds us. And we all already got this allergy funk, huh? Everybody's gurgly, like my voice feels like it's going. Like, do I have enough yeast? Oh no. I may have to hold off on this and get some yeast tomorrow at Aldi. I just buy yeast from Aldi. Do you have like a favorite yeast that you use if you make bread? Don't judge my spice cabinet. Also, look how cool this is. It's from my dad. So it like pulls out. It's super sturdy, and we put most of our spices on it. Like, I am not gentle with this thing at all. Like, look at that. It's so nice. I'll have him send me the link for it. He got it from my mom. She didn't like it, or it didn't fit. The depth of it is kind of tricky. It's pretty steep. Like, it comes out pretty far, but it's really, like, it's so sturdy and nice and holds a lot. Crapola. Oh, we're going to Aldi tomorrow. You guys are gonna see a haul. We gotta get some stuff. So my Thrive order just showed up. I'm gonna open it with you. I think this comes like every 2 or 3 weeks, and I mostly get the kids' favorite snacks through Thrive. I do want to try other things. If you guys have any tips, like, or things that you order from Thrive Market, let me know. I love Thrive. Ooh, their version of veggie straws. I always like to have this on hand for like goodie bags and stuff, and for the kids. It's like no dyes, all really better for you ingredients kind of candy. So these are like their Skittles and Starburst. We still have a ton left from our last order. Do you hear that? That sounds like the car bucket just tipped over. A can of the Good Crisp. Everett's tried and true. He loves these things. Both of the kids love these, so I also get these. Another can. More bars. My kids also love these. Bless you. Okay, I have to show you guys. I hope they're still okay. See? They're hanging on, and this is a bell pepper, I think. Yeah. I know. You ready to go play baseball? I'm always in this freaking bathroom. Sorry about last time, guys. My last video, I was very, very passionate and I said the F word a few times. So I want to go ahead and say I'm going to work on that. I did not mean to upset some of you. I just get so excited sometimes that I don't know any other words to say, you know? So that's my bad. John took the kids to school this morning, so that means I get some time to get ready. I'm gonna take you guys to Aldi with us because we really need to stock up on some high protein food and just stuff in general. And I figured I'd show you guys some of the things that I love to eat while I'm doing all of this, like weight loss stuff. We're on a budget all the time, so I just thought it would be maybe a little bit helpful to show you some things that I love, that we love as a family, that help me reach my goals. You know? But before we get ready and head to the store, I want to go ahead and say thank you to Helix for sponsoring today's video. If you have never heard me talk about Helix before, then you have not been here. You must be new. Helix is a mattress company and they deliver mattresses straight to your door. You go online, you take their sleep quiz, and it will match you with the mattress that is best suited for your needs. I've been working with Helix now for over 4 years. I've been sleeping on my Helix mattress for over 4 years. Every single bed in our home is a Helix mattress. I went online, I took the sleep quiz, and it matched us, me, and John with the Helix Plus mattress. It is a mattress that is made specifically for plus size people. We are infamous for breaking furniture. We can call that my special talent. And the Helix is held up beautifully. I love that Helix has a 100-night sleep trial. So if you sleep on your bed for 100 nights and you don't love it, you can send it back. So it gives you a really good test drive to see if it's the mattress for you. Like I said, make sure you take that sleep quiz so that you'll know the mattress that is best suited for your needs. They also have financing options. I know a mattress is a huge purchase. I love that they have a financing option. And they also have a 10-year warranty on all of their mattresses. If something were to go wrong, they will replace it. They knock it out of the park every single time with their sleep accessories. Their pillows, their sheets are incredible. They wash so well. They hold up amazing. There's no pilling on the sheets, which is very hard for me. I'm a sheet snob, so I'm a huge, huge fan of all of the things that Helix makes. I also love that Helix is fiberglass free. I know when I lay on my bed, I'm not going to be breathing in any of that nastiness. Overall, I would have to rate Helix a 10 out of 10 every single time. So many of you, hundreds of you have purchased Helix mattresses and loved them. I have not met a single person who hasn't loved it. I'm not kidding. That's why I feel so confident and comfortable sharing this brand with you guys. If you want to try Helix for yourself, you can go to helixsleep.com/Brazee for 20% off of your Helix mattress plus 2 free pillows. I will leave it all linked down below for you. Thank you again so much to Helix for sponsoring today's video. And thank you guys so much for being so understanding about sponsored content. The girls who get it. I appreciate you. And I've never slept better, so. Don't sleep when you're dead. Sleep when you're alive. I just saw the best quote, or like, was it a quote on Facebook this morning about just make sure you're getting rest. Just make sure you're getting rest. Speaking of rest, I've gotten none. Everett turned 3 over the weekend. Can you guys believe that he's 3 years old? That's absolutely insane to me. I can't even believe it. He's doing so well. We did have a bit of a time. That full moon really just did a number on this whole entire house. I was absolutely shook to my core. Did the full moon do that to you guys? Because, it was mayhem. I didn't really think. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, it's a full moon. And you're not really thinking that it's doing anything. But when I tell you, I have zero doubts that this past full moon brought the heat, baby. The moon is powerful. Is it shop day today? I don't know, we need to check that out. All right, let's go to the store. Fit check. I love that I have this camera phone. I love that I have this camera phone.
I love that I have these camera phones.
But I love that I have a tripod for it now.
That was my nickname.
Tripod. Dream big, babe. These are a fan favorite, and now they sell them at Aldi. These are always great to have. And you already know speaking to me. You can make these yourself, but sometimes it's easier not to. Okay. Do they have... There they are. These are also a fan favorite. Look at this. What a good freaking deal. We're gonna get two.
They have Swiss cheese too, and provolone.
Turkey's on sale. Do you want some turkey?
It's up to you if you'll eat turkey.
Will you eat turkey?
If you're not going to eat it, don't get it. If you're going to eat it, get it.
Turkey's better for protein, so we'll get some of that too.
What about cheese?
We need
ones?
cheese.
They have Swiss and provolone.
Let's do some provolone. What's the price on this?
$3.75. So cheap.
Love it. Another one of these. Okay, so if you're going to Aldi today, $4.69. And where did I see the pork? $200 later.
Yeah, well, we got a lot.
We did get a lot.
Didn't get any fresh produce though, but
Well, we have fresh produce still.
yeah.
I grabbed a few more things I wanted to show you, but some of these you guys already saw in store. I love having stuff like this in the fridge. It's so easy to grab and just easy. It always hits. Great source of protein. If you were here through my keto days, you already know. We love these. 2 things of my chickpea salad, my hyperfixation food. I freaking love this stuff. It's so good. If you've gone to Aldi and you haven't tried this, you're missing out 1000%. We always restock red bag chicken. This is my favorite Greek yogurt from Aldi. It's super inexpensive. I use this on everything. Everything. A cucumber. We got 2 pork loins, super inexpensive. Shrimp, always a good time. These were something I found on our way out, but these protein waffles have 12 grams of protein per 2 waffles and only 220 calories. You could even load these up with like almond butter too.
Ugh.
Okay.
Gross.
Disgusting. Foul. So much lunch meat. We are a family of convenience. We have a lot going on every single day, and you can never go wrong with like lunch meat wraps. Cheese. More cheese. This huge thing of stew meat. We're big meat eaters in this house. A Caesar salad kit. Irish butter. And then I just got basically a bunch of stuff for the kids. I also got these to try for us, for them and the kids. Also, when I did keto, I loved an almond flour, and these are 2 grams of net carbs per serving. I thought I would give them a try. Let's try one now. I try and stay lower carb. Not like absolutely the lowest of carbs, but I try and stay pretty low sugar. They're tiny. These are good. Winner. Some freeze-dried apples. I got a ton of yeast. You guys saw yesterday I didn't have enough yeast to make bread, so we're gonna make bread. Goldfish. Some of Ev's pouches I love. These are like 89 cents. We also got some of their pull-ups. I didn't even know they had pull-ups, but we got some of those. Sandwich bags, paper plates. We had to restock on almond butter. I love almond butter on stuff. These chomps, I freaking love chomps. I can't believe Aldi carries them. And they were very well priced for where they're at. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw yesterday I had a bit of a rant. I bought these freaking brownies off of TikTok. These, ugh, I can't even give them away. They're terrible. That's why, ooh, I bought so much stuff at Aldi. I'm like, this is so much more inexpensive, just as effective, and tastes significantly better than this. Do not be fooled by these things on TikTok. They're disgusting. I just feel like I need to tell everybody because they're so expensive, and I swear they're marketed as like the most delicious thing ever on the planet, and they're not. I changed my shirt so that it's a little more appropriate. That tank top was doing me no favors. But because I didn't make bread yesterday, I'm gonna make it now. And I also wanted to talk to you guys anyway, so we might as well just do this together. I bought yeast, I just have to find it. Like I said, this is just for my family and I, so I'm gonna mix it with my hands in this. It's so much easier that way, and this is the yeast I get. The key to making bread, at least for me, is measuring your ingredients with a scale. That's like the most accurate way to make stuff. My dad, I fought against that for a long time because I'm like, oh my gosh. There's a really funny story about this scale too, I have to tell you guys. My dad gave this to me, but I measure all of my ingredients out, and this is the recipe I use. The new artisan bread. It's super easy, 4 ingredients, salt, water, flour. I've made it a couple of times here. I freaking love this stuff. And Everett, my kids go crazy when I have this in the house. Everett's really, his favorite food on the planet is toast. And it has to be an artisan bread, homemade, bougie man. But measuring with a scale and a temperature monitor, like, it's the truth, baby. We do 3 cups of warm water, under 100 degrees, but around 100 degrees. But I wanted to tell you, I have a lot of things coming. I know I've had a lot going on, but John and I were talking. I just told him, I'm like, I always overthink content. He's like, just go back to your roots. He's like, honey, just share what you eat, share what you love. And I've got some like tips as far as protein foods that I like, or like meals I make that I love that are protein heavy. And for me, protein makes a huge difference as far as, okay, so this water is 85 degrees, that works. But I have things I wanna share. So I'm gonna start sharing what I eat in a day, and it's gonna be really off the cuff, off the fly, super natural like this. Like it's not gonna be fancy. And I think me overthinking stuff is just to my detriment. I don't think anybody truly cares if it's aesthetically pleasing. This is my life, okay? This is it. This is what I got going on. Also, weight loss update. First, we need to do this. I've only lost 0.3 pounds this week. I lost 5 pounds last week. So I'm not super surprised. Also, my period's coming. Like, it's a couple days away. So I'm assuming that's not helping my situation. But it's been so nice being back on this medication for me that I don't have that constant food noise, especially while I'm on my, like, while I'm PMSing, like while I'm this close to my cycle, because it really does do me in. My period week, or week leading up to my period, I can undo a bunch of stuff. So I'm very thankful that I've continued to lose weight while being PMSing. Feel almost bad for people, but not really. 1 tablespoon of yeast. Mix it up. And this dough will make several loaves, and you can keep it in the fridge for 14 days if you want to, which is so nice. You can just pull from it as you want. It's so easy. So freaking easy. Very hard to mess up. A very beginner-friendly bread. So I will leave the link for this bread down below. But this is the yeast water, and this is where we start measuring stuff. So I'm gonna mix it directly in here. Also, my little belly is hanging out. My shirt keeps riding up. This is where you want to make sure you're measuring, because when you scoop flour just straight out of like a bag or a jar, you can get way more flour than you actually need just by measuring it that way. It's just a pro tip. I'm not a pro, but I've made enough bread now to know you should measure the ingredients. All right, we're zeroed out. So we need 910 grams of flour, which is about 6.5 cups or 2 pounds. I got this flour container on Amazon. It's so cute. 9, 10. Oh, I have to add salt. Ooh, that would suck. 1 tablespoon of salt, I think. Crap. Yeah, 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of salt. What I'm gonna do is just, I don't measure the salt and the yeast out. I just do tablespoons. But I do measure the flour. But 1.5 tablespoons of salt. I just add that directly into the yeast water. Just give that a little stir root. So I'm gonna be sharing what I eat in a days and keep it very off the cuff, off the fly. I ain't gonna be fancy, but I do want you guys to see what I'm eating because I think it might help. I just don't eat fancy food, and I always feel like what I eat in a day should be some sort of fancy food, but it doesn't have to be. So I'm gonna show you all of my favorite meals throughout the weekend of things that I love that I think may help you. Perfect. Wash my hands. So I kind of just use my hand as a mixer. Looks a little feral, but it gets the job done, and it just saved me, like, taking out a hand mixer for what? You know, for what? I could get one of those spoons. What are they called? Like a Swedish hand mixer or something? Maybe I should order one of those. Somebody leave me a link. It's also such a good arm workout. It's crazy. Literally took me no time at all. This dough right here, it'll rise to probably up here, and once it does that, it takes like 2 hours. You put it in the fridge. You can see me. You put it in the fridge, and then you just pull out as needed, like however much you want. Knead it a little bit, let it sit out for a couple more hours and rise again and bake it. It is so freaking easy. Don't overcomplicate bread. Make sure you guys let me know what your favorite Aldi finds are, what favorite yeast you use if you're a bread maker. I'm interested to hear. I get so much out of you guys leaving comments and telling me about your favorite foods, the things that you buy, things that work for you, your tips and tricks. You are my village. I say it all the time, you are my village, and I appreciate it so much. So if you have any of those things throughout this video that I mentioned that I need a little help with, let me know down below. I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm super proud of you, and we will see you really, really soon in the next video. Bye, friends.